She say she want hood nigga. I keep the perk by the pound. The trunk stay bumped and y'all know we run the town. Hood nigga. And I keep a bad bitch around. Thick bitch, long hair, yellow, white, red, brown. Hood nigga. And my Chevy sitting on 24s. Flats look like flapjack. Pancake, you ain't no hood nigga. I'ma play the game how it go. They can take me out the hood, but I'ma keep it hood, folks. I'm on that good and alcohol. I got some down bitches I can't call. What's that? I don't know what I would do without y'all. I'ma fall till the day I fall. Yeah, long as my bitches love me. I can give a darn about no hate long as my bitches love me. I can give a darn about no hate long as these bitches love me. I can give a darn about no hate long as these bitches love me. I'm on that. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this super fly, dirt, coast, mud and water. Shorty, pop that pussy if you wanna. Let me tell you about this old school pouring lean, candy yams and collard greens, pocket full of stones, riding clean.
Well, I'm just one parlay away from a new house, new car. I'm just one parlay away. Trust I'ma take us far. I'm just one parlay away. One parlay away. One parlay away. Oh, I took the Chiefs on over. Took my homes on yards. Everything is going good so far. So far. Lakers beating the Knicks. Spread is only 6. 2 minutes left in the game, baby. I'm about to hit. Ow!
I need out, yeah, I need out. Blood pressure higher than a body count. Tomorrow she has to go. She's a mama. I think I married a hoe. Married a hoe. I said, mama, I think I married a hoe. I made a mistake, mama. No, oh no. I want you. A man can't do nothing for you. All these hoes ain't loyal. Ain't loyal. All these hoes ain't loyal. Yeah. These hoes ain't loyal. Yeah. These hoes ain't loyal. 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 These hoes ain't loyal. When a rich brother wants you and your
man. Welcome back, y'all, to another one, another episode on the JVJ Network, y'all. And I am your host. Let's talk with JVJ. I need my oldest. Let's get it going. Let's get it going, folks. So I'm talking about we back up in here, man. Man, welcome back, y'all. On your way in, as usual, man, y'all know I ask the same thing every time, but I mean it. And if y'all ain't did it, do it for your boy, man. Help your brother out. But hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share, turn the notifications on, and make sure you click all when you do it. It helps us grow around here. It helps with that little YouTube program that they got that likes to fuck with people's channels all the time. It'll help make it say stop fucking with them. So help a brother out. Look, man, we made it through the week. Pretty much, I always count the week over with on Friday, and Saturday just starts a new week for me, in my opinion. But we made it through the week, and I ran across some interesting videos throughout this week that I want to go through over with y'all. And we're going to react to a few of them, man. I'm going to start off with a banger, I guess. I don't really like this dude, but I know a lot of people do like this fellow. But we're going to start off with Charleston White. He went down there with them two... with one certified self-hating motherfucker named Myron Gaines, but he went down to Fresh and Fit and had a conversation talking to some ladies. And the conversation topic was around him supposedly exposing the corruption of the American system. And it's something interesting. I didn't watch it all the way through. I just saw he was on there. I was like, I'm gonna cover that. But yeah, man, as usual, get your cigarettes, get your weed, get whatever you need, popcorn, something, you might like to eat on those type of stuff, them type of snacks. But we're going to jump into the first one. And let's see what we got, man, because I'm about to be surprised just like y'all on this, and I don't know what the hell's going on. But either way, though, let's see what we got.
America is thinking about, most people who vote are thinking about themselves, what they can get from the president and how he's going to affect their life. They're missing the point. He's the commander-in-chief. He's strengthening our military. He's changing the condition that our soldiers have to get in to prepare for what's coming for the future.
Do you agree with how he's changing them?
I do, because he's doing it.
Why do you agree with how he's changing them?
That's your stupid ass. Like, look, I want y'all to hear Charles and White say that shit again, because, like, for somebody that served in the military, man, I'm going. Yeah, this new one, Kenny. I'm gonna give my opinion on this, but I don't think a lot of people actually really be paying attention to what's actually going on, and I don't think they truly understand how the military actually works. But they be talking on it all the time. I'm gonna let him say that shit again, and he's getting challenged by this black lady right here. They're gonna say typical black woman talking back, and I'm like, I don't think he knows what the hell he's talking about. But either way, though, let's see what he said again.
America is thinking about, most people who vote are thinking about themselves, what they can get from the president and how he's going to affect their life. They're missing the point. He's the commander-in-chief. He's strengthening our military. He's changing the condition that our soldiers have to get in to prepare for what's coming for the future.
Do you agree with how he's changing them?
He didn't even fucking say nothing. He's changing the condition for our soldiers to prepare them for the situation that may come in the future. What the fuck are you talking about, nigga? Every time y'all hear about, like, they increase the military budget, I want y'all to understand the soldiers don't get no fucking raise off of that. I just want y'all to get that. Like, that's not going to the people that are actually serving in the military. That's going to places like Lockheed Martin, NASA, other places, private contracted companies. It's not going to the soldiers. So he's strengthening the military in what way? Not the people? Maybe buying some more missiles, buying some more planes that you still got to train people to fucking fly them hoes. And being in the military, a lot of folks think when you join that shit, you just come into some money. Bruh, I will be honest with you. If you went into the service as an E1 or E2 or E3, right now you got a better chance of making more money going and working at Walmart straight out of high school. I'm being dead ass serious with you right now. Bruh, people do not, they think folks in the military be getting paid, bruh. They don't. You got to get up there and rank. Now, you better off going to be a cop and you'll get paid a decent amount. But man, you going to the military, bro, you're going to be making like $25,000, $22,000 a year. Like, paycheck $500 every 2 weeks. Like, bro, you're not balling out like that. How you helping the folks? Because really it's more about what you do in your off time to have you ready for when combat comes around, man. If you have a good home structure, you go into your job with a better mindset every day. But if your home is in chaos and it's hell and you're struggling, bitch, when you go into work, you're not gonna be the best you can be. They're not improving the lives of the service members that are in there. Yeah, are they buying new equipment and creating shit, spending money on investing in coming up with hypersonic missiles that they done gave up on, trillions of dollars ago? Yeah, they doing that, but it's not making it better for the service members. Either way, though, let's keep going.
I do, because he's doing it.
Why do you agree with how he's changing now?
Call them up.
How are we hurting? We still partying. We still drinking. Yeah, we have tariff wars and things up.
But for the people who are hurting, that's what I'm saying.
We don't care about the people who are hurting. So why we even bring it up? We don't even know the people who are hurting. Because we got family members and cousins who are hurting who call to borrow money and we ignore their calls. So why we don't care about the people who are hurting? So we ain't bring that up. We still have vices that are being fulfilled.
Yeah, you want to know the difference? And I hear that argument a lot from a lot of people that push a certain conservative side. I agree with you to a certain extent. Yeah, well, look. You have this righteous argument that people in America are suffering, but you have people in your own family that are suffering and you ignore their phone calls. I get that argument. But you know the difference between me ignoring their phone calls and the government not helping out the citizens? The government don't take money out of my motherfucking paycheck every goddamn time I get paid. Y'all see the difference in it? It's like, look, the government is actually taking money from us. So yeah, the government should care about the people in America that are struggling because they're taking our money. I'm not taking my cousin's money or my auntie's money or my uncle's money when they call me and I ignore the phone call. I'm not taking their money. I'm not obligated. That's just that blood shit right there that make people think they're obligated. These people are literally taking our money. Yeah, they should be obligated to provide certain services if you're going to take my money. And think about it. All of us that are getting our money took right now never agreed to this. This shit happened way back in like the 1700s when these folks schemed this up and said, you got to pay these taxes. And I'm just talking about for America. I know taxes went on throughout history and other different areas and shit. But I'm saying, none of us agreed to this. They just take our shit. Yeah, you should provide some type of service. And you should help the people that need help in this country. I don't get why people be tripping on that, because as soon as they get into some shit, they gonna want the government to help them. I don't get that argument. And it's stupid. It's dumb as fuck. And Uncanny, you better not come up here and fuck my goddamn show up, Uncanny. I'm gonna drop this link, but you better not come up here and change my topic, because I'm talking about this right now. I already see him talking about drop that link. And hey, Crystal, hey, Uncanny, and I already said salute to Hurricane, man. Fucking, yeah, man. I know he gonna come up here and talk about something else. I already know him. He gonna be coming up here giggling and shit like a little schoolgirl. But either way, though, yeah, that argument that Charles is making, but it's stupid. That's stupid because they take our money without our consent, and you try to compare that to you ignoring your family members' fucking phone call when they need help. Nah, it's not the same thing. The government, you took my money, you need to fucking provide something. That's all that is. Like, it's simple, it's basic, but let's see what I can get.
What's up, Jay?
What's up, man?
Oh, man. What's up to Crystal and Hurricane? I love Hurricane. That's my dog. Crystal, you better give that man a chance. I don't know if y'all dating. I don't know none of that. All I know is that Hurricane a real man. You know what I'm saying? He be like, don't talk to her.
Oh, my God. Hold up. Hold that thought real quick. Like,
Oh, okay. So now I see a little gay in you.
Good.
When you did this, I saw it.
all right, go ahead, continue.
Hey, you wanted me not to mess up your show, right? But you gonna fuck with me?
Hey, man, I'm just saying, man, that it's just sounded a certain way.
No, I just say that he a real dude. You know what I'm saying? If he in a relationship where I don't know, I just it's been a good week. You know?
All right, we just say fuck all that shit. What else you got?
It's been a good week, man. You know what I'm saying? Back on the prowl, whatever Trina said.
Oh my God, I still haven't had a conversation with you about that. I'm gonna call you tomorrow about that.
Ain't nothing to talk about. I mean, we can talk about it live right now. Ain't nothing to say.
I don't want to talk about it live right now. I'm in the midst of doing something, Kenny. God damn it!
Come over here, man. Yo, Uncanny, you wild, bro. All I gotta say is, Shout out to Uncanny, man. Thanks, bro.
I said, you a real man.
You my brother for life, dog. Much better, Crystal.
Girl, I'm just saying, like, man.
Oh my God. He got Uncanny change the top. Fuck it. Fuck that. All right. What you got? Anything pertaining to the video, possibly?
I came in right now because I didn't even know you was live. I thought it was a premiere. You know when you like to replay stuff. So I was like, that's what I wrote. Is this new?
Yeah, this new. This is live.
So I came here. I didn't listen to nothing, so I just came up here. I wanted to bullshit with you. You know I got love. Let me not say that because you gonna drop that fucking.
I don't know where that.
Brother, what's that?
See, in my country in Peru, we not on that whole thing. Like, why? First of all, why are y'all like that?
What are you talking about?
Yo, blame Cameron and Mace and Damon Dash. Blame those three motherfuckers. Blame them. You can't say shit no more, y'all.
I'm just saying, like, I just like, I thought that shit was
it's a pariah in the black community to be gay. Like, for no matter what people try to think, they be trying to act like everybody in the black community is perfectly okay with people being gay. They don't like that shit.
No,
we just don't be cruel about it. That be the difference.
You're not. No, I'm
they be cruel. They be cruel about that gay shit. They be like, hell no, not in my country. It's like,
I ain't gonna lie. There's something about black people and like even saying something gay or like something that sounds like
it sounds suspect. Suspect.
Yeah, that's Cameron and Mate's fault, man. Because like we used to say, dog, I'm about to bang on that nigga. Or you know, we about to motherfucking whack that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Pause, you gotta say that now. But like whack is my motherfucking mafia turn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's them up north people though. Them up north dudes that be talking real hard and shit. A lot of them be seeming a little zesty. I'm just be honest with you, so you know.
Yeah, some of them is. Some of them be saying that crazy ass shit.
No, but on some real shit. Not to be funny, but it just, like that whole TikTok movement where you be like, "Good night," right? Like. Y'all real serious. If I was to call you and I'd be like, yo, what's up? You're like, whoa, what's up, man? And I'd be like, yo, I just wanted to tell you good night. Y'all get like in y'all feelings.
Hey, no grown man do that shit right there unless it's my father. Yeah, you don't call me and tell me good night, nigga.
I did that to
but you don't give me a gift either. Like the only gifts I'm supposed to get is either like a bottle or a watch or a gun. Those are only three gifts that a man's supposed to give him another man. Otherwise, I don't get shit. Give me a bottle, a watch, and a gun.
Or some money. I'll take some
money. Some money.
Let me leave. Let me let you get back to your show. I'm sorry to interrupt it.
You know, you were happy as hell. He was outside. He was like, hell yeah, let me come call in real quick. Like, you ain't sorry. He gonna do it again.
Whatever Trina said is how I'm feeling.
Hey man, when I get done with this shit, hopefully you all by that time, we're gonna have a conversation about that one.
I don't got nothing to say.
You gonna have a lot to say. But anyway,
I gotta make it public. I have to make it public because
I don't want to. No, we don't want to hear it. No, go to work, Uncanny. Go to work, Uncanny. We're gonna talk about it later. Not tonight. Yeah, we about to get back into this shit. Shout out to Jordan. I seen him up in the chat. Fucking Hurricane. Did you introduce yourself, man? I know I kind of got just thrown off a little bit, but did you introduce yourself?
No, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hurricane JW. Catch me at Hurricane JW2 on YouTube and Facebook, home of the Detroit After Dark HHN Special Report and the Fuck the Government podcast. And don't forget to listen to my music. I just dropped some new shit called Smoking on a Fatty.
Smoking on a motherfucking fatty, man. But look, man, we gonna jump back into this shit. Like, look, I'll be honest with y'all ahead of time. I'm not really a fan of Charleston White. I see something in him that I don't like. But he's doing this sit down conversation now on Fresh and Fit, which I already think is a bad look because Myron the coon ass motherfucker and Walter.
It's a new interview. This new.
Yeah, this happened. This happened like this week this week. He went down there talking with them folks.
Damn.
So yeah, this ain't. Look, I'm just giving y'all a heads up that I might be a little biased. I don't like that nigga. I don't like none of the niggas here right now.
I don't like him either. I don't like him either because he's supposed to be known for being a humanitarian, but every time we see this nigga be on some wild shit. So I'm like, yo, nigga, like, who are you? Are you the humanitarian, good community leader, or are you a fucking crash shot like these young ass niggas that's gonna eventually pop your ass eventually?
Yeah. I agree with you, man. Because you got to look. If you're gonna present yourself a certain type of way, you need to act a certain type of way. Plain simple.
Exactly.
So, but either way, though, he getting questioned by this black lady. He was just talking about the military. He don't know nothing about the military. Talking about he strengthening Trump in the military. He don't know nothing about that and shit. But either way, though, him and that lady, they having a cordial conversation. Let's see where this shit go.
Whenever we cannot fulfill our vices, whenever all the liquor is still on the liquor store shelf, then we'll be hurting. Long as we can still go to McDonald's and smoke cigarettes and gamble and watch sports, long we're not hurting.
It's cigarettes.
You hear how dumb his argument is? Because I forgot what they were talking about, but now I remember what
she was like,
touche.
That bitch said touche.
Yeah, I don't even understand why somebody said that shit, because they stupid too. It's like they're arguing about what touche
mean.
No, just heard people say it all the time. They don't know what it fucking mean. But they having a conversation about people hurting in America and shit. And he's talking about, he said, as long as we can still go to McDonald's, we can go get a bottle and out. Yeah, bro, look, some people can do that, but there's people out here that can't do it. You think the homeless man on the corner, they be sleeping underneath the bridge every day, fucking got enough money to go to McDonald's?
Right.
Like, there's a lot of people inside of this country like to say that, they're like, that's the norm for everybody. It's really, man, dude, there's a lot of homeless veterans out here. That's the first ones I think you need to fucking help out. The people that actually served the country and they got out and they fucking on the street. And I'm not saying it just because I'm a veteran. I'm talking about just the simple fact that somebody actually put forth an effort to do something inside of their country and put their life on the line, and y'all got them out here on the street. That's kind of fucked up. But then after that, the people that just can't seem to make it in society, or they need some help, maybe they on a hard time, help them people too. Man, there's a lot of people in America that ain't going to fucking McDonald's, nigga. So I don't know what the fuck he talking about. Everybody ain't going. So I'm like, I get it. You want to say the average and the majority of people can get there and go there, so we ain't hurting? Nah, bitch. The weakest link in a fucking whole chain is gonna fucking destroy the whole fucking thing. Just one little part can fuck up the whole thing. So I'm like, nigga, nah, I don't like that argument, bro. I hear a lot of people say that shit all the time, and it sound good on paper, but like, really break that shit down. Like, bro, no, that's not the case. There ain't one place on earth where some people ain't struggling and starving.
For real. Because of the United States of America.
Yeah, like, man, there's people starving everywhere in this goddamn country. There's people starving everywhere. There's people struggling everywhere in this motherfucker. Every goddamn state. I don't give a fuck which one you live in. Motherfuckers sitting around saying that. That's just dumb. That's not the case, bro. There's a lot of people out here struggling, especially right now. But either way, though, I'm gonna let him keep going. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have paused right there, but that pissed me off. I don't like that shit.
The media tell you you're hurting.
Oh, no. I'm saying for the people who are actually seeing between,
most people who got food stamps sold their food stamps, so they're not hurting. Most people who I know got food stamps sell half of their food stamps.
That's you, Charleston.
Yeah, and the fucking female single mothers with like 3, 4, 5 kids, because the man ain't selling his own stamps if he only getting 200. It's those bitches that's getting that 600 to 1,000 in stamps, all because they got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 8,000 kids.
And think about what he said. Like, really think about what he said, because he tried to say it like you made a statement. He said, most of the people I know. That's you, Charles.
Yeah, yep.
That's the people you know. That's anecdotal than a motherfucker. I can say all the hoes I know around here be sucking dick. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of women in the world that ain't never sucked a dick. I'm pretty sure there's a lot. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying what the fuck I'm around. You around that fucking shit. I thought you, and what you said earlier, Hurricane, you said, ain't you supposed to be a humanitarian
community leader?
Community. Yeah. Why you, if you know these women out here, what are you doing to stop them from doing that shit? What are you doing to help them? And you know all these people, everybody I know. Like, what? The nigga cosplaying. He cosplaying as somebody that's supposedly righteous, but saying stupid shit. I'm listening to the stupid shit you're saying, nigga. I'm gonna take you at your word.
Yep.
I'm just take you at your word. I ain't even trying to hold you. I don't like that nigga, man. But you got anything before I keep playing this shit, man? He already done got my chest hot.
Nope. Let it ride. Let the hate flow through you.
All right. Matter of fact, I got that clip for you here, okay? I got
Don't let the liberal media tell you how to think and feel. If you have hate in your heart, let it out.
All right, now. Let's keep riding.
Get him.
For the people who don't sell their food stamps.
For the people who don't sell their food stamp, they overspend. They mismanage their time and their money. They had money and they didn't know how to save it. They got a vice.
Also,
Vice of
food stamps are
living, vice of life.
not actual. I mean, they're benefit. They're not actual like necessary. For example,
I'm
like,
sorry. What did you say?
They're benefit. Doesn't mean you are. What's the word? Is the benefit not like an actual like what's the word? It's a benefit, but not actual like I guess.
Come on, Fresh.
Given thing. So, for example,
use the words.
It's not actually going to be always given. It's a benefit for you, so it can be taken away at any time.
Well, we know that in a sense.
Exactly. I'm glad you brought that up because we also. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you brought that up because we do. We have the option to change that. We can have a right, or we can have a privilege. Yeah. And that's the difference between being a private American or being American under the 14th Amendment. So when you were saying about the corporation of the United States, if you don't like how they're running it,
no, what I said was a lot of people don't realize that it is a corporation.
Yeah, it's not a country anymore.
Business.
Right.
It's not a country.
It is a business.
It's never been a country. It's always been a business.
Right.
And when people look at it as an actual business that they go.
Girl, how you gonna say yes first when she's talking about it became one? When somebody else said that shit, you talking about yes, and then she said, nah, it's always been one. You like, yes. It can't be both, bitch. I'm just sorry.
Right.
When she started talking, I was like, oh, Lord, we got one of these ones that think they talking smart, but they just talking.
Yup. Because they could have said no to the government assistance back in the 70s and shit when they came out with the first welfare shit. They could have said no then. But no, it's like, let's kick the man out the house. Let's get all this money. And niggas out here struggling. You wonder why niggas became dealers and top dope man and getting killed and locked up and shit. You gotta do to make some money, man. You gotta do. Look, if that's what's selling around here, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to fucking sell. Like they try to plank them people like they were just evil ass people. Now the ones that was out here murking folks and doing shit like that, yeah, you take your ass over there to the evil side. But if you were just out there just selling shit and try to goddamn pay your bills and get by, right?
They ain't got nothing to say nothing to you. Ain't got nothing to say to you. It's motherfuckers that go to a pharmacy every day and deal out drugs. They call them a pharmacist.
Yup, a doctor.
Like all damn day long, bro. I'm not knocking you for going out there and selling some weed or some crack, whatever. Look, it's on the people that want to buy it. And the sad part, if this hot and you can make some money off of it, and you just trying to pay your bills and shit, nigga, I ain't got no problem with that, man, bro. Tell the people to stop fucking getting high. That should be killing me because you know how they talk about America, all these drugs, we're bombing Venezuela right now, because they're transporting drugs and shit. We got to keep these drugs up out of here. How about you just worry about the motherfuckers inside the country that actually want to do them? Because these people wouldn't be bringing it over here if ain't nobody buying it. Like that's what you really need to think about.
Right.
I only have a business because people want to buy whatever the fuck I'm selling. How about you fix the people that want to buy it? But no, you just say, I'm just gonna take shit away from people. Like, I don't think people really break that shit down and really understand it. Like this country, and especially on the conservative side, they're not built on doing good for you. They're built on taking something away from you. Taking it away from you. It should be your choice whether if you want to get high or not. Fuck that. What's their problem? As long as you ain't hurting nobody else, what the fuck is that problem?
Right.
Ain't shit.
And shouts out to Crystal. Yo, Crystal, dog. These chicks are oogly googly. They're not worthy to look at, but we got to deal with it, Crystal. We got to deal with these ugly hoes. I'm sorry.
They all over the place. Look, we got ugly ass dudes. Look, everybody got look. We all have a burden to carry. Some people's are a little bit heavier than others, but you know, we all got a burden. Like shit. But now this shit crazy, man. Like, this girl, I don't see no intelligence in her eyes right now when she talking. But I wanted to see where this goes because yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it, Hurricane.
To work for, they pay to what it is, and they get their salary in return because it is a business.
And the fact that people don't know that that the country, when they refer to the United States, they don't understand that it's a corporation. It brings us back to 1933 when the country went into bankruptcy, right? And they put down that House Joint Resolution 192, where they told the people of the United States, but then this is so crazy. They told the people, hey guys, we're gonna create this centralized banking system, the Federal Reserve, right? And that's where they tricked everybody, where they told everyone, hey, go ahead and bring us your gold, your silver, your land. And in lieu of that, we're going to give you guys unlimited credit. Right? But then,
voucher.
But they didn't know that when they were referring to the United States, it wasn't actually the 50 states.
So let me ask you something.
They were referring to the corporation.
So how was that bad? How was that bad for America when they done that? Because the 80s was good.
Okay, so let me tell you where it's bad, because so then they tricked everybody. They told the folks, come on, give us your gold, give us your gold, give us the silver, give us your land. We're gonna give you unlimited credit. And that's when they created the Social Security, right?
Who done that? Who went and took in all the gold?
Okay, who took the gold? The corporation, the United States, right?
No. You see, what you saying not making sense to me. You saying they tricked the people to bring in
the corporation,
bring in all your gold.
Right.
So what do we have evidence where people who had gold took it and gave it?
Now you're confused.
What she's referring to is pretty much when the United States went away from like the gold standard. Like we have the gold standard, but pretty much people used to trade in gold and silver. It's like, nah, take these banknotes and these coins. That's our money now.
Yep.
I think that's what she's referring to.
I hope the monetary system and shit. I think I maybe did like 3 videos on that shit.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's what she's talking about, though. I'm hoping that's what she's
referring to. It gotta be what she's talking about. It gotta be. But there's nothing else.
Like Charles and he always talking about they trick. I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm listening to stupid people. I ain't gonna bullshit. I think she started it, and now everybody else is engaging in her fucking stupidity. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? But
we lost 2 brain cells. We lost 2 brain cells into these motherfuckers.
I ain't gonna hold you. Look, we about to lose some more, I think, man, because this is kind of a little stupid right here.
Me because I watched a stream with you on there, and you were agreeing to everything the man had said, and you were like, I had friends that were in jail, and like,
I never agreed with nothing about we being tricked. The slaves never had gold, so how they got tricked?
Because they were uneducated.
So in the 80s, how was black people vibrant? How was they vibrant in the 20s and built Black Wall Street? Where were they tricked at? And most black people don't even know nothing about credit to be tricked in that field. So
how were they tricked? Through their educational system that they were robbed out of, where they didn't give us this education, where they put obstacles in front of us and said, hey, now we got you guys under this credit score system.
I like to remind people that most black people couldn't read during those times, so they wasn't tricked. They wasn't into what they were saying.
Hold on. Charles, I'm a little irritated because it don't even make no sense. You saying these black people during that time couldn't be tricked because they couldn't read?
They created Black Wall Street. That nigga retarded. Get the fuck out of here. Exactly, Jay. Glad you caught that. Glad you caught that ball.
I don't even understand it. And here, let's hit a whole another part of it. Because we had people that succeeded, but they couldn't read. Let's talk about the ones that couldn't read. If they couldn't read, that would be the best way to trick their ass when they need to sign something. Yeah, I want to buy this car right here. Okay, well, here's your contract. That nigga can't read nothing on this fucking paper. These people can say, nigga, he can make payment and he just gonna give it right back to us. And come take his shit, take his money, and let him drive off with that car and come back and get it. Niggas got tricked a lot back during that time. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know either way Either side. How the fuck? What are you talking about? We had people that did great and we had people that did bad. The same shit that's going on right now. We got people right now that's getting tricked.
Right. And plus, we wasn't so vibrant in the 80s. Most of us was on crack, and the vibrant motherfuckers was the dealers. So what the fuck that nigga talking about?
I don't know, man. I don't know. But I guess in these type of dude, I would love to be a part of one of these conversations, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I probably ruin the conversation for because every time somebody say something stupid, bro, I'm gonna have to stop and like, nah, hold on, wait a minute. It's like, hold on, wait up. Calm down real quick. Say that one more time, bro. Like, cause this is not productive to put this shit out there, man. People still watch the Fresh and Fit podcast. That's the crazy thing. People still watch these motherfuckers, bro. And I'm like, you spreading this dumbass information out here to folks. This shit ain't. And Charles White, one of the people that run around and people want to listen to what the fuck he got to say. And I'm like, this, man, look.
Right. Well, they ain't checking for a gun because he be carrying guns on him at these podcasts. They ain't checking for weapons.
Man, I don't know. I don't even know. Probably now, so after what the fuck happened down there, but like, fuck, man. I look at him like a broken clock. And that bitch can be right twice a day, but I don't really trust her everything else in between.
They was trying to survive. So they in their midst of survival, they built Black Wall Street under these same conditions she talked about.
Yep.
I watched many other black people become vibrant, even still to this day, with credit.
Correct.
Using credit. So how is America bad? What they're saying is, I mismanaged my credit. I got tricked and I didn't understand credit. All Americans didn't get tricked under whatever system she's saying. Because why was it to all? It's an individual decision. It's an individual decision.
That's true, because at the end.
But you run the fucking educational system and you're requiring that everybody gets educated in the schools that you tell them they have to go to unless they got enough money to go to private schools. And these schools that the majority of people went to were public schools that you force them to go to, and these people don't have fucking monetary literacy when they come out of it. Bitch, you tricked them.
Right.
I know I went to school and I know you went to school too. We all was in high school, y'all. Everybody up in here went to high school. Did they teach us how to balance a checkbook in school? Did they teach us about finances in school?
Hell no.
That's the trick. You forced my parents to make sure I went to this goddamn institution, and you didn't prepare me to fucking go into society. And that be the shit they get me. Because if I was in control of this shit, I'll revamp the whole entire educational system. By the time you hit the 10th grade, we know whether you going to college and you going to do something or whether you need to get trained up to go into the workforce. I would have a fucking split at the 10th grade, and we going to figure it out for the next 2 years, and we going to grind in and get y'all ready. These schools don't prepare these kids for the fucking world. They don't prepare them for the fucking world. So it's like, look, if you taking our tax dollars to fund this shit, once again, they taking our money and we didn't tell them. Look, they taking our money and they forcing us to abide by something. I didn't sign up for that shit. If y'all gonna take that and do all that, motherfucker, you need to be teaching these kids how to go and be productive in society, bro. But y'all don't. Y'all want to funnel them bitches into prison.
Yup. John D. Rockefeller, he said it. He was like, he don't want a nation of thinkers. He want a nation of workers.
Plain and simple. It's a whole system. It's been set up for a long time. These are some evil ass, diabolical ass motherfuckers that they love to call they founding fucking fathers, man. These are some sick ass individuals, man. Some sick ass individuals that set some shit up that we all got to play by now because everybody want to hold them dear to some shit. You want to lie about history and shit. I don't know what the fuck that is. But nah, man, like Charles and he on the other side of the field when it comes to what I'm on, because I ain't agreeing with the shit you talking about, bro. Nah, like I don't agree with you. It's if you don't educate the people, but you require them to go to the education system that you set up, and they not educated coming out of it, bro, it's on you. You tricked them. You didn't do your job, and you forced me to go through it. A lot of these people are stupid coming out of high school. I know so many grown ass dummies. Right, bro. It's like, dude can't even put fucking 4 and 5 together. What's 4 and 5? 8? It's like, nah, niggas 9, stupid. Like, come on, bro. It's simple math.
For real.
Either way, though. I'm just... If you got some hurricane, say it. Otherwise, I'm just click this shit. He pissing me off.
Oh, I got that. But like, shouts out to the chat. What up, Delvonta? Hey, Crystal. Salute to the squad. What's good?
Hurricane doing it for me, y'all. I see y'all in the chat. I just ain't been saying nothing to y'all.
Salute,
Either way,
big guy.
I'm sorry. I'll say it's 27. That's a great instrument. Let's keep going. I ain't even gonna say that.
The day when the cops pull you over, they tell you, "Oh, well, just because you didn't know."
Well, your mama didn't mess your credit up. The federal banking system, whatever they created, it had nothing to do with your credit being bad.
It falls back on us, individuals.
Yeah. The slaves couldn't read. You know what? They knew how to build houses. They knew how to fix tractors.
They traded.
They wasn't into reading what the white man had to say. They was into being left alone and building a vibrant community and staying with their family. When you started trying to figure out what the
we never been left alone.
White men say, you started eating at their restaurants. Start going to their schools, abandoning what you know how to do for your survival.
Yep.
So stop worrying about what got tricked 30 years ago and learn about AI and technology. Because that Federal Banking Reserve System is not even working for America today. They got Bitcoin. They got Bitcoin. They got digital currency.
Yep. Well,
nobody could have predicted this.
Learning still how to use your hands.
This is the information age. We cannot be tricked now.
And nobody could have predicted it. They've been in movies forever. Star Trek, them bitches was paying with coin, tapping shit and shit. Nigga, they've been predicted. But you know, people ain't adjusted. But you done predicted this, nigga. I'm sorry, man. I'm being petty.
Well, Charleston, I'm trying to figure out right now why they're all single. I mean, at this point.
There we go. I'll pick up to the strip club talking I won't talk politics.
Wait, what did you say? I'm sorry.
Why you're still all single?
I actually wrote that question
By
down.
choice.
Before I go into that, I didn't want to interrupt because I saw that you guys were having a conversation, but going back to the mustache man real fast. The reason why he disliked the Jews.
Which mustache man?
The reason why he didn't like the Jews is because there are diaspora people that serve themselves and subvert the host country that they're in to benefit themselves.
There you go.
And obviously this is before the land of Israel, but now they kind of benefit the state of Israel. Control, they're the main pushers of transgenderism, communism, feminism, media, music, pornography, finance, government, and they use all that to their benefit, right? To benefit themselves, practice nepotism, etc. And they stick together. There's a saying: if one Jew gets money, 10 other Jews are.
It's funny. Just some instant I had an epiphany about Myron. He's saying this because if people don't know, he has a problem with the Jews, the people over there in Israel. He don't like them, and he's saying why. Because he thinks he's white. He's speaking from like the white person plight, as if them people over there ain't white too. But either way, outside of that, he's speaking from the position as if, look at all this shit they do and all the things they've did, and this is he's just building up arguments for why he don't like them. But I'm like, nigga, you talk against black people when it comes to them speaking about their grievances against white folks, but you got one against them people over there. Right. It's like, nigga, okay. It just don't make no sense to me. It is. I don't get how you can have this understanding for one thing, but then the exact same thing's happening over here, and it's like, nope, it's your fault. It's like how does it work? It's the same thing. It's just different people. But okay, I'm sorry. I paused for that one, y'all. I'm sorry, but I don't like that nigga either. I'm sorry, y'all.
You're gonna get money as well. So that tribalism and that nepotism has allowed them to, utilize their power structure for their own benefit. And that's why we're waging wars on their behalf all across the Middle East. And that's why we support Israel so much, because we have an ridiculous amount of Israeli influence in our government embedded, and they donate quite a bit of money.
BlackRock.
So that's really what it is. Yeah, all the heads of BlackRock are all Jews.
BlackRock, there you go.
Hollywood, everything.
It's BlackRock across the board.
I always say that they control every critical structure point in the United States, whether it's social media, big tech, etc.
So like having a big bully on your team, and whoever you point at, he'll go get.
Charleston, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Knowing all this information about who's doing what, how do you stop it?
Stop worrying about it.
Stop thinking about it. Stop making it your focus.
Because
what are you gonna do?
Man, I need to get that clip where it's like, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard, and everybody is a little less smarter for hearing that dumb shit that you just said. I gotta find that clip. How do you fix the problem? Don't worry about it. That's how some motherfuckers got their credit fucked up, Charleston. Oh shit, Jesus Christ, you trying to trick niggas too? He trying to trick people too. Don't worry about it. That's how you get rid of it. Don't worry about it. Okay. Hey, don't worry about it. I was like, about what he said earlier, man. He was like, these folks got tricked They said they couldn't read and shit. So I'm guessing he was considering that they were dumb. And a dumb person would say, don't worry about it. But you telling people, don't worry about it. Don't. That's tripping on. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna rewind that back. I want him to say that again. I'm sorry, Hurricane.
What? How do you stop?
I'm saying sorry a lot tonight.
Stop worrying about it.
Stop thinking about it. Stop making it your focus.
Because
you stop it by stop worrying about it. Okay.
What are you gonna do?
I was taught a prayer as a kid. God grant me the serenity to accept everything that I cannot change. The courage to change the thing that I can. And the wisdom to know the difference. Why is a person that can barely pay their bills thinking that high up when they can barely get it together down here? Why are you trying to figure out world issues when you can step on your porch and you and your neighbor can fix the street?
The community.
Yes.
So why are you entertaining this? And when you was in school, you didn't pay attention. So where are your goals? Where are your aspirations? What you can focus on. So there was a time I thought just like them.
Man, I could use that argument to fucking disprove everything he fucking talking about. He don't understand how stupid that argument is. Why you worrying about world issues when you need to worry about your life? Okay, then why you worrying about your cousin when you need to worry about your life? Why you worrying about your job when you need to worry about your life? Man, like he just pretty much, and then he talked earlier about people in America only care about themselves. You're promoting it.
Right.
He said it like it was a problem earlier, but now
his
you
humanitarian is a scam then. Like, like his community work and humanitarian shit was probably just a scam to get him in the spotlight so he can't do this shit that he doing now. Holy shit.
He just worrying about himself. He was just trying to, if I tell these motherfucker this and act this type of way for a little while, then I can make me some money. I can make a living off this. It's like pastors and shit. You see these pastors out here, he acting like they serving God and spreading his word and shit. Just they ain't in just parking Bentleys inside the goddamn church. Man, them motherfuckers ain't. Bro, you talking about self-serving. You telling her to self-serve herself, but you had an issue with people talking about self-serving earlier. I don't get how that works. Like, you contradicting yourself. Well, not contradicting, but you just sound like a hypocrite. Sound like a hypocrite. You said it was a problem earlier, but then you telling her to go do it. Like, what the fuck?
But I'm with a lot of time, and I don't mind.
I don't like that nigga, man.
I don't have time now to get in the government. I don't know what they talking about. It ain't happened yet. And when it do, it'll take years to get to me. I stay focused locally. It has way more of a direct impact on my life. Starting with myself, my family, my kids, my household. I try not to look outside of there.
So
how you try not to look outside and all you do is talk about everything outside of your household, nigga? What are you talking about? He don't talk about your own household. He talk about everything outside of his household. That's your whole stick. That's your whole job. That's what you do for a living. I don't worry about nothing outside my household. Yes, you do. That's how you make your money, man.
For real.
Am I tripping? Am I tripping? I might be high right now or something, bro, because I don't know what the fuck I'm hearing right now, bro. It's like Hurricane, please tell me, am I tripping?
Nope, you ain't tripping. I already ask myself sometimes too, and a lot like, nigga, if I'm tripping, let me know.
Like, fuck, somebody help me. I'm like, this ain't making no fucking sense, man. All right, man. Either way, though, let's keep going, man. Like, because they got like 5 more minutes of this shit. Okay.
Saying, focus on what you can control in your immediate environment.
Only, yeah. Okay. You can't control the world.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
So that becomes a burden to even give it the energy and the thought process. Because the energy that it causes, the emotion that it takes from. It's sad to think, nigga, I want to think hoes, party, fun, life, elevation. So if I'm focused on me and what I got going on, I hear what's going on in the world, but I'm not giving it no thought.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. That's good.
Are you still?
That's cap, because you talked about the Charlie Kirk situation, nigga.
Right.
That's cap. Man, hold on. Where Maury at, man?
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
nigga, you lying. I guess it all sound good. You know how they like how a lot of motherfuckers like them in this whole little space and shit be like, yeah, women like to say a lot of things that sound good, but in actuality, it ain't really like that. It's like Charles, and you just pulled one of those stunts right there.
Right.
But you just lying, bro. And you just straight up lying. I don't worry about none of that. Nigga, yes, that's all you do. That's all you do. That's all he do. That nigga ain't, look, I don't believe that nigga do no work in no community. I still got an arrest video of him having some weed and he bitching up with the cops and shit, acting like a little hoe. Knowing he got weed in his car and shit. Like, nigga, shut your, man, man. That ugly ass fucking here. I don't know if he was trying to dread up or whatever, the little baby twist he had. Oh, that nigga trying to look like a little young nigga, then it ain't working out, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you on that one. I ain't even gonna hold him on that one. Fuck. But yeah, I don't see a hurricane. I don't get how you can say what he's saying. Any thoughts before I keep playing it? Because that don't make no sense to me.
Keep going, let it ride.
I don't care about what's going on outside my house, but I make my living talking about everything that go on outside my house. Like, nigga, what?
Not dealing with children. That was sounding crazy. Are you still educating and dealing with and mentoring?
No, ma'am. Only poor men mentor people.
Why do you say that?
Because rich men don't have time. They just donate some money. So what
does donating money do if you're not teaching?
Even the people that's teaching got to ask for money. Mm-hmm. That's why they got a 501c3 and don't have no money.
Okay, so you don't focus on mentoring and or giving.
I focus on resources. When I mentor, I'm mentoring for an hour or two, only for that kid to go back into the same conditions, same situation.
Sure.
All I'm doing is chasing my tail. How can I impact this kid?
That's
to change the condition. And mentoring don't do that. No, I need to try to get his mama a job.
Right.
I need to go in the house. Right. I need to go in the house and see, do he even have a bed to sleep on while I'm mentoring?
Resourcing.
Resources.
That's what our community needs. And that's where my nonprofit
and not only that,
talking.
But you ain't saying that you're doing that. You just say you just donate some money because you got money, right? Because you try to do that little boss mic drop type shit. Only poor men mentor. Rich men ain't got time for that. We just donate money. So you ain't got time to go. You ain't got time to go in the house and see if that kid got a bed either, do you? Because that's a part of the mentoring. Talking out both sides of your neck. You just donate money, nigga, to poor niggas, right? He said only poor men fucking mentor.
Man, that nigga need to get his ass beat.
Hey, shit. All right. That was an insult on the inside, and then on top of that, if that person's poor, that means that person hasn't figured it out. So how can that person mentor somebody that? How can you get somebody that hasn't figured it out to mentor somebody else that's on the process of probably not figuring it out? A person that ain't figured it out can't really tell you too much about how to figure it out because they still ain't figured it out. You supposedly figured it out. You should be the one mentoring. But you just gonna give your money to the nigga that ain't figured it out to mentor the kids coming up. He a funny nigga. I see why he ain't. I hope he ain't fucking doing no work in the goddamn community. Cause nah, bro.
Not only that, when we got resources, what alternative do we have other than locking them up?
That, yeah.
So we hadn't created no alternatives.
Okay.
So we need to focus on creating alternatives. So I started creating alternatives. And Your Honor, if you let me have him and send him over to my program, we'll save the state some money where you ain't got to send him over there.
I like that better because a lot of nonprofits doesn't realize that it really takes more resources. And not just programming.
Nonprofits is a hustle.
Very profitable business. Nonprofit.
Yeah, nonprofit
very
is a hustle.
profitable. But research, right? When it comes down to the actual resourcing,
it's a tax evasion process.
Yeah.
They make a lot of money. Nobody's working without profit.
So when I hear nonprofit, I hear con artists.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, and cha-ching.
And that was the purpose of me asking in reference to. I know you were doing and started out doing a lot.
I was. That's when you're idled.
Okay. Yeah.
You're idle. How can? That's what happened to Dr. King and Malcolm X. They gave so much.
I'm sorry, yeah, I'm tired of listening to that nigga. I'm done with that one. Yeah, we just gonna drop that off. Yeah. don't like that nigga, bro. I'm being honest with you. Bro, I just hear bullshit coming out of his mouth nonstop. And I just sit around and watch people just soak it up. Just soak it up. Just like, oh yeah, that's right. It's like, what the fuck you smoking, nigga? I like it's not right, bro. Motherfucker all over the fucking place is saying shit. Just fucking saying shit. And I'm like, I don't get the fucking appeal. But man, Hurricane, give me your thoughts real quick. Like, man, I'm about to take a piss or something. I'm coming right back.
Yeah,
man. Tell your thoughts, man.
Charleston is retarded. Charleston need to sit his ass down before somebody clip him. I'm surprised Math Hoffa didn't get that nigga yet. Because this nigga says some shit about touching his daughter and shit. I'm like, do you let this nigga say that? I better get this nigga already. Like, man, I would have been got this motherfucker. Shoot on some real shit. Charleston, like, oh my God, dog. Like, how many brain cells did y'all lose hearing that day? I feel like the motherfucking white guy that was up for what the fuck that movie was, Adam Sandler, was it? Billy Madison, when they was at the little competition at the end, and the motherfucking white guy was like, everybody is here right now just became stupid for having to listen to your ass. You awarded no points and may have God have mercy on your soul.
I need that clip. I need that clip for that right there.
Get that clip. It's like, man, God have mercy. It was like, you awarded no points, nigga.
I'm just like,
or fucking the Willy Wonka. It's like you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Get that shit the fuck on. Dude, that's why I be looking at folks funny that be following this dude. I'm like, look, I don't have no beef with him. I just know a fuck nigga when I see one. And I don't like him because of that. I see it. all the fucking time. So I'm like, how do y'all keep getting caught up in listening to this shit? Talking about, yeah, that's a real one right there. No, he not shit. You gotta walk that shit like you talking, bro. Like for real, you gotta walk it like you talking.
Yeah, he's the broken clock. He say right shit twice a day. That's it.
Yeah, at least twice a day. At the max, he write twice a day. All the other shit in between is bullshit, bro. It's a bunch of bullshit. But to another dummy that I didn't know was a dummy, I was actually surprised with this one. This was pulled off of Joe Rogan's show. I don't watch his show, but he had Matthew McConaughey on there.
What? Matthew McConaughey?
Yeah, and I just want you to listen to what they were talking about, because it piqued my interest. I'll put it like that. It piqued my interest, and I was like, what? Okay. But Joe be talking to anybody and everybody. So either way, though, check this out.
What do you think about that?
I don't like it.
Why?
Well, I think the 10 Commandments are very interesting. I think mandating it in classrooms in public schools, the problem with that is, like, what about the Muslims? What about the Buddhists? What about the Hindus? What about all the other religions that exist? Like, and you could say,
Does
oh,
it
this
have
is a
to
Christian
exclude
society.
those, though? Can it say,
okay, well,
this
then
is
you're
a
going to have a
Christian society
wall of religious texts
but
in
what about
your high school?
And I'm okay. I'm curious. Since Christian society, 10 Commandments, but we have 10 minutes where everyone can take 10 minutes to bow to Allah, to whatever your religion is. If you care to partake or not, there's no exclusion about what can be a spiritual time of worship in these 10 minutes. But in our classroom in America, we're going to have the 10 Commandments. Now, my question then goes,
how about taking 10 minutes to reflect over that script that you motherfucker had to read for Brokeback Mountain? Okay, now you can go.
All right. Like, because like, they're talking about this damn 10 Commandments and shit, and I think McConaughey wants to put the 10 Commandments in schools, like up on the wall and shit. And Joe was pretty much saying no. Then McConaughey responds back with, well, 10 minutes of worship for, anybody, whatever faith you have. But we're going to have the 10 Commandments in the school. Like, that's the whole, like, he tried to throw in that extra shit. But, like, dude, no, you're not putting the 10 Commandments up in the school, bro. Like, that's the issue. And I think that's what Joe's pushing back on. But I want you to hear how sincere, because it sounds sincere when he's saying it. But he forgets that we live in a country where we're supposed to have a separation of church and state. And you're trying to use a state function to push your religion. That's not like, dude. That's not what we doing right here. Everybody, kids got to go there.
Partake or not, there's no exclusion about what can be a spiritual time of worship in these 10 minutes. But in our classroom in America, we're going to have the 10 Commandments. Now, my question then goes to this. Is there anyone in the 10 Commandments that you or anyone disagrees with? Or is your problem?
So now, look, we're going to have the 10 Commandments up. He wants the literal 10 Commandments up, like when your kids walk into the classroom. He wants it up on the wall somewhere, staple in every classroom, the 10 Commandments. That's what he wants. Now he's about to try to switch it and try to make you feel guilty for not saying, no, we're not having that in there. We have separation of church and state, and there's a lot of people in this country that practice a lot of different faiths. So we're not going to be disrespectful to them. You know, he said, fuck that. What do you disagree with about the 10 Commandments? Like, he's trying to change the argument to make you feel like you're guilty for saying, well, I don't disagree with none of this stuff, so I guess I got to agree with you. No, nigga, it ain't about that. But watch him. Hurricane, did you have anything? My bad. I need to stop doing that.
Go ahead. It's all good.
Watch how he try to guilt you right here. He's going to try to guilt you right here. Matter of fact, I'm going to rewind back a little bit.
In these 10 minutes. But in our classroom in America, we're going to have the 10 Commandments. Now, my question then goes to this. Is there anyone in the 10 Commandments that you or anyone disagrees with? Or is your problem that it can be considered an oppressive author?
James Tallarico explained it to me. He's a Texas representative who's also in seminary. He's a very religious man, and he opposes it. And he's a Democrat. And he said essentially there's two very wealthy men who are they're Christian fundamentalists where they want to replace all the funding for public schools and put in private Christian. They want a theocracy in Texas, essentially. So he was explaining that this is like a step on the way towards that he finds would actually, in his belief, repel people from Christianity. Instead of bring them to him by forcing this in the classrooms, forcing it in your face, you'll actually cause more young people to reject Christianity. I don't know if he's correct or
I think he might be on something, because, you know, when your parents told you don't do that, what was the thing you did? Majority of the people that I know that claim they're just more spiritual than anything else, ask them what type of household they grew up in.
Right, Christian.
Yeah. And they rebelling against that shit. It's like, I think old buddy might be on to something. It's like, look, you keep forcing, you force this in these kids' faces, you put it in the schools, Christianity gonna lose a lot of people that could have been possible Christians.
Yeah.
I agree with him. I ain't stepped in the church since my grandma died. It's like, for real, bro.
Last time I stepped in the church was like 2006 when I left Christianity. When I was like, nigga, I'm done. I said, fuck the God, fuck the devil. Start catching these hands if y'all real. Leave me alone. I'm about to live my life.
But see, now, I ain't went that far as Hurricane. I still believe in a God, but I'm not gonna contribute to this cash cow fucking scam that be getting ran in these churches, bro. These churches ain't doing what the hell they supposed to be doing anyways. I see the same motherfuckers at the club on Friday in church on fucking Sunday. Shit. They're like, what the fuck you doing up in here? Why the pastor in here?
Why the pastor picking up the same prostitute? Why is pastor picking up the same prostitute as me, man? Like, I'm on the first.
I understand he a human being. I understand he a man and shit, but like, you gotta carry yourself. I believe, look, I'll say it again. You gotta walk it like you talking. You have to. Otherwise, I look at you kind of funny. Yeah, otherwise I'm gonna look at you funny, man. So I'm like, look, man. Nah, you can't. I'm just let him keep going, bro. He don't understand how disrespectful he's trying to be when he's trying to push this shit right here. But either way, though, go ahead, Matthew. Keep talking.
But he's saying maybe I don't have a problem with this. I do have a problem with this is a beginning of an overcompensation.
No, he has a problem with it being in classes. He does not agree with it at all. And he's a very religious man.
Right.
Very religious man, like
he's smart.
Like a great Christian.
Right.
And he thinks that this is how you're going to repel people away from Christianity. If we really want to...
Your own book tells you not to force your fucking religion on other people. And you're doing that, and then you wonder why people don't want to be a part of your religion.
Right.
The dude's on. It's been prophesied. It was told to us a long time ago, motherfucker. And you just saying fuck that book that you want to push on somebody. Fuck what it says. I'm gonna push it in your face though, and then you're gonna be surprised. I agree with the dude, man. It's like, look, man, don't put that shit in them schools, bro. You're gonna find out. Islam is already the biggest faith in the world, anyways. That's why y'all really trying to push this shit real hard. But go ahead, keep doing it.
Get more people to become Christian. The way to do that is to first of all to have open arms and accept people in. And if you want to have some classes in schools where you teach people about the benefits of the Bible and what the overall message is and what Jesus was trying to say, and if you just follow what Jesus said, no one would disagree. If you treat everyone as if it's your brother, if you live your life the way Jesus asked everyone, that's a way better way to live life. Like you could, if you want to teach that,
that's a selfish way to live life.
But
think about how crazy it is, Hurricane. Because some of the biggest people, like when it comes to majority-wise, the biggest Christian population in America is majority white people, right? Would you agree or disagree with that? These are the people that Joe Rogan is describing pretty much a good idea of what the Christian faith is with what he just said. Do the majority of the people that practice that faith in America prescribe what the fuck he just said? Accepting people in and helping and all that. Trump tried his best just a second ago to not pay y'all food stamps.
Right, and plus we can go all the way back to the Crusades.
I'm just thinking about in present time type shit. I was like, nigga, he claimed he a Christian and y'all bought that bullshit for some reason.
I don't think he's Christian at all. I think he lied.
Make sure the poor couldn't eat. He went out his way to be cruel to try to make sure the poor couldn't eat. Waging war, killing people. He bombing people like a motherfucker off the coast of Venezuela. Being cruel to people. Look what he doing to all the fucking illegal immigrants that's here. Knowing he helped them, he had them help build his Trump Tower and shit, all that woo stuff, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Working in his casinos, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Cleaning his house, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Like, what about any of this shit is Christian? But y'all be the loudest motherfuckers in the room talking about Christianity. Like, nigga, Joe, if it was what you claim it should be, and I'm gonna let Joe say that one more time, where he kind of prescribed what Christianity should be, yeah, man, it would be right. But this country don't have no history of any of these people fucking existing in their community.
Everyone as if it's your brother, what Jesus said, no one would disagree. If you treat everyone as if it's your brother, if you live your life the way Jesus asked everyone, that's a way better way to live life. Like you could.
They don't do that. No, not at all. Not at all, y'all. Not at all. Not at all. They ain't treat people like they were their brother. They treated people like they were 3/5 a human being.
Yep.
Remember that.
If you want to teach
that's a selfish way to live life.
Yep.
But
in the way that we were defining selfish.
That also want to live a good life, but they want to do it through Islam. What about people that also want to live a good life, but they want to do it through whatever, name it? You're going to have Mormons and all kinds of different sects. Like, okay, that's why you want to separate church and state.
Okay.
And I think if you have publicly funded schools, keep religion out of them. That's what I think. Because otherwise you have too many possible religions. Like you're going to be religiously bigoted if you teach only one. If you're only you think people would be cool if they had entire public school systems where everybody just taught Islam? Could you imagine if a full city, like every public school, just people would be up in arms? Well, I think that's similar response to people who are not Christians, who see Christianity being imposed on public schools. They probably have the same feeling. Like if you're a Muslim and you're supposed to send your kids to school and they're shoving Christianity in his face, you'd probably feel the same way as if you were a Christian and your school district had been taken over by Islam.
See how he said, I hear you? That means he don't give a fuck.
You're like, Jesus Christ, everybody has to bow 5 times a day.
I hear you. I do also, though, think there could be What if
Yeah, you're right. He don't give a fuck because the
on the
motherfucking
wall.
hand movement went behind his head.
Yeah.
Hard that shit. When he said it, the hand movement, the hand on the face. I studied the body language too. Yo, he don't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. And look, he about to tell you, look, it's always the way. Motherfuckers be weaving webs trying to make shit make sense. Let's hear this shit because he honestly he really don't give a fuck.
I hear you. I do also though think that what if there were tenets on the wall of each religion that we pull the author off for a minute. Right. This is my hang up is that we go to the problem. Most people go to the problem of that, not with your argument. They go to the problem with it because the author. God. Hey, man. So we go to the author instead of the content. What I'm saying, when you look at the commandments, is there anything that anyone out there is going like, I disagree with that one?
Let's pull up the 10 Commandments.
Pause that. God ain't the fucking author. It was those 72 scholars or Septuagint motherfuckers. Or let's go to the fucking King James. That nigga was a weirdo. Those authors.
I say it all the time because everybody say God wrote the Bible. Then why is there different names for each book?
Exactly.
Because that's the name of the person that wrote it.
Yep.
They claim
why is there over 42? Right. Why is there over 42,000 different denominations? It's like, come on.
the Bible, supposedly the thing that we're supposed to buy into and always believe is that these people were inspired by God who spoke to them and they wrote down the words that he wanted them to put on paper. That's why each one, Matthew, John, Luke, Jacob, all these other, Micah, all that shit, Deuteronomy, all that those people were supposed to be inspired by God, and that's what they wrote down. They wrote down his word. But that takes you having faith to even believing in that. So I'm like, dude, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about going to the author. God is not the author. But that's if you, he could be the author if you agree with that dynamic. But pretty much it was a bunch of different people that wrote the Bible.
Yup.
and you don't even have the full Bible. They took certain shits out. Certain teachings out.
The Vatican got the rest. The Vatican got the rest, and the Illuminati and the Freemasons.
And if you want the first,
get 66 books.
Yeah, and if you want the first oldest Bible, man, you got to get the Ethiopian Bible. But you see how hard they keep that out of America. They don't want people.
Yeah, I know, because Enoch is in that bitch. Enoch in that motherfucker. That talk about the angels being cruel, coming down here to fuck y'all hoes. Like, yeah, these bitches in heaven ain't shit. I want the earthly hoe.
Yeah, like for real. Oh man, I ain't even see Ghosty up in here, man. I ain't seen her in forever. What up, James? She said at least 3 of the 10 commandments are about putting God before all. Pretty sure some people would have a problem with that in schools. Real shit. There's a lot of different religions, man. That's why I'm like Matthew McConaughey. I don't know what the fuck. I get what he in his mind, he can't think past. Look, I'm gonna just tell you, it's a bunch of surface level thinking motherfuckers out here. They can't think in complex situations. They can think in surface level fucking type shit. He's thinking in his mind because he believes in all the things he believes in, that what is wrong with putting the 10 commandments in the school? And he's willing to disregard constitutional fucking precedent that didn't happen for the longest since this country's ever been about the separation of church and state. Because, you know, they had that problem over there in the UK too, in Britain and shit with the Pope and all them motherfuckers governing what the fuck. That's why they got the fuck away from them. They kicked their fucking city people out. No, there's always been a conflict between the church and the state. They actually put it in the law. And now you want to circumvent that because you believe something and you want everybody else to have to fucking see it. It's like pretty much trying to tell other people what the fuck they need to do. Once again, back to that same topic again. You want to tell people what the fuck to do. You want to control what other people do, but you would lose your fucking mind if somebody did that shit to you. You're surface level thinking, bro. That's what people like, yeah, take them black people assault rifles. It's like, okay, you make an assault rifle ban, they're gonna take yours too, right? Stupid. Yeah, I don't think you get it. I don't think you get the trick. But either way though, let's see what he got.
Read him in a while. Is there anyone in there that don't hold up today? No, I think they're pretty legit. If you think about it, they're pretty legit, and they're 2,000 years old. They kind of nailed it. It's kind of like the Constitution. They kind of nailed it. Whereas all these years later, you're like, Good fucking job.
Yeah.
Pretty solid. You got a decent version?
I was looking at the Texas poster thing, I thought, and there's a bunch of printed versions, but they're all like on rock, and so I was trying to find it.
Oh, the ones that the Texas thing? Okay, they're all on rocks.
Well, I don't, that's
they're
can
engraved.
You just ask ChatGPT what the 10 Commandments are?
That's not where I was. I'm saying I wasn't there.
10 Commandments in school. So yeah, I just want to know, like, what are the 10 Commandments?
Should be all the same. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness.
The 10 Commandments are
Like,
what are they?
Principles.
You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself a carved image.
False
Don't
idols.
worship false idols. You shall not make the name of the Lord your God in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Honor your father and mother. That's a solid one. You shall not murder. Great advice.
Hold on, let's stop real quick. Like, that what about the Sabbath? Let's go back.
Honor your father and mother. That's a solid one. You shall not murder. Great advice. You shall not commit adultery. Definitely don't do that. You shall not steal. Definitely. You shall not make the name of the Lord your God in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
So why are we going to church on Sunday?
I thought the Sabbath was Saturday. Because there's conflict between that. See, Christians can't get nothing right.
The Sabbath is Saturday. So why you worshiping God on Sunday?
Because it's the Son God.
I'm like, that one right there, you motherfucker break that on the regular. I be like, the 7-day evangelists actually got it down packed right, but I'm like, all these so-called Christians, y'all breaking that shit every day. Like, you supposed to worship the Lord on the Sabbath. But I know some people say, yeah, you supposed to rest on that day. Y'all be at the club on Saturday. This shit crazy. Either way, though, let's keep going, man.
Honor your father and mother. That's a solid one. You shall not murder. Great advice. You shall not commit adultery. Definitely don't do that. You shall not steal. Definitely.
But yeah, don't commit adultery. But you put a person in the White House that did that. Okay.
You don't do that. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. Don't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking y'all covered all of them, and y'all don't know why it's in that order because that ain't how it is in the Bible. But either way, though, I guess they say ChatGPT fucking generated that shit. But like, dude, the motherfuckers that y'all put up on the pedestal and fucking put up here to represent us as a country and things of that sort, all break them shits all the time. Them broke them bitches, break them on a regular day basis, and y'all fucking support them, but you claim you Christian though. Like, how the fuck does that work? That's why I look at y'all motherfuckers like y'all funny, bro. Like, you claim this is what you represent, but everything in your actions prove opposite, but you want me to still believe it. It's like somebody peeing on you and telling you that it's raining. It's like, bro, I see you pissing on me, bro. It ain't fucking raining out here. But what do you think about putting the 10 Commandments in the schools? What's your thought on that, Hurricane?
Well, they force us to sing that goddamn Star Spangled Banner every goddamn morning. Throw the 10 Commandments in that bitch. It ain't gonna be nothing but placed on a goddamn wall. Ain't nobody gonna be motherfucking citing them. So just put them in a wall, or just, like, ain't like y'all about to add an extra chapel to the goddamn school. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, if they was put the 10 Commandments in and read a couple Bible passages. Okay, yeah, I see why they're acting fool. But like, it just throwing the 10 Commandments in school, put it on the wall. Because at the end of the day, we gotta follow the fucking curriculum of the goddamn class. We're gonna be doing paying attention to what's on the goddamn wall. No, we got fucking work to do. Here y'all go. Y'all shut the fuck up. Just like how they motherfucking gave us a Martin Luther King Boulevard in every fucking hood in the country, and it's always the worstest hood in the country for some reason. It's like, all right, nigga, here go Martin Luther King Boulevard, shut the fuck up. Here go a Holiday, shut the fuck up. That's what they should have did. Here, all right, 10 Commandments in the school. Shut the fuck up. Do your work.
I wouldn't give it to him. I wouldn't give it to him at all. And the main reason I say I wouldn't give it to him is because I'm not finna disrespect people that practice other faiths. I'm not finna do that.
That's a good reason. That's a good reason because it's a lot of. Right, it's a mixing pot. It's a mixing pot of culture here. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, think about it. It's a lot of people that go to schools from different backgrounds, and they family practice different religions. And I'm not finna blast. Let's say I was a Christian. I'm not finna blast that shit in their face and be like, okay, whatever. Because if the the reverse of that, what Joe said. If motherfuckers put up fucking text for the Quran, for Islam up on the walls, you already know these Christians would lose their motherfucking minds. They would go they would storm the school.
And yet they claim they love God and they Christian loving people. You know, you right, it's some crazy shit. It's some crazy
So I'm
shit,
like,
bro. Religion ain't shit.
That's what I say. I wouldn't even open that box. They just asking for problems right there, man. I'm like, dude, you already know how this country got a problem with people that practice the faith of Islam anyways. Because you know they tried to fucking put it on one group of people when it came to 9/11 and shit. And you know the Iran nuclear crisis and all that shit. Like they got a history of having a problem with these folks that practice that faith. And I'm like, bro, you know a lot of them people stay over here, bro. And then on top of that, you got the Hindus. No, dude, you got the Hindus, you got the Native Americans that pray to their spirits and shit. And like, I'm like, dude, y'all can't be forcing that shit. Like, even like you said, it'll be in the school and the kids won't even look at the wall. So then why even put it in there? That's the only reason you would put it in there is to fuck with people of other religions. You're gonna cause something to pop off. You're gonna be fucking with folks and you're gonna find out. And that's what I'm like, I don't even understand why these motherfuckers, that lets you know their mindset. They don't think far enough ahead. Like, dude, if you don't start no shit, it won't be no shit. But they think this is not starting no shit, but it is gonna be starting shit.
Right.
It's gonna be starting shit. And it's like you come to somebody's house and just take your shoes off somewhere. And it's like, well, when I go into my house, I take my shoes off at the front door. You know, in certain cultures, you take your shoes off and before you come into the house. Well, you might come to somebody's house in America where you take your shoes off and I'm like, man, we walk around my house barefooted and shit, nigga, like nasty ass feet. Like, you would run into that. So I'm like, it ain't even no point. Just keep your fucking shit on. Don't start no shit, bro. Like, don't start it if you ain't. But they like fucking with folks, bro. They like fucking with folks, and then they try to disguise it underneath some righteousness. They like fucking with other people. We're bombing them people off of Venezuela because they're bringing drugs. Ain't got no proof of that. Well, we're putting the 10 Commandments in there because you know this is a Christian nation. Bitch, where does it say that at?
Right. Colonizing bastard. Y'all came and murder, rape, to pillage this goddamn land talking about some Christian. Get the fuck out of here.
It ain't bad. I believe in not just fucking with people, bro. Like, I believe in not fucking with people. Like, they all, like, if we gonna preach the teachings of the Bible, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. You want to put your 10 Commandments up, you better find every goddamn religion for every American that's in this country, and you better put all of them up at the same damn time. And I promise you, they ain't gonna want to do that. They ain't gonna want to do that.
Right.
And then on top of that, they talk about government wasting money on shit that ain't important. Bitch, that shit ain't important. Teach your kid what religion you want to teach them at home.
Yep.
The fuck you talking about? You don't want the government. And think about it, it's the same people that say they want small government, but they want the government to fund them fucking putting their religious texts in a school. That's gonna cost money, nigga. You know how many schools are in America? How much money you think it's gonna cost for the state to pay to put the 10 Commandments up in your school? Bro, for the whole fucking country? Bro, that's easily at least a couple $100 million. Easily. We got homeless vets out here. Like Charleston talking about everybody can go to McDonald's. We got all these homeless ass people. But you want to spend money to fucking put something up on a wall that the kids, even with Hurricane, you ain't admit it, the kids ain't even gonna look at it.
Right. Right.
Like, if they don't look at the teacher, what the fuck you think they gonna look at that for? Like, come on, man. These people be stupid. They be talking about, it's the hypocrisy, man. It don't make no damn sense. But I don't know if you saw this. I saw it earlier today. And it kind of made me laugh a little bit because I didn't know there was like a thing going on like TikTok. I don't be watching TikTok, y'all. I don't be on TikTok or Instagram, shit like that. So supposedly the conservatives are trying to find something new to like talk shit about and, find a new boogeyman, or at least this was a trend or whatever. But they were talking about how people were criticizing, well, at least people on the left were criticizing Trump for building this ballroom. You heard about this ballroom that he's building in the White House?
That $250 or $300 million ballroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah, I guess these conservatives caught wind that the Democrats had an issue with that, so they decided to, go to their good old faithful, throw somebody else's name in there. So they tried to throw in Obama. And they pretty much said that Obama built the basketball court that cost way more. So I want you to see some. This was funny to me, so this is the funny video for the night, y'all. This is funny. Yeah, just I guess just check it out. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm just like, check it out.
Those Democrats that are complaining that Trump's spending way too much money on this ballroom. Well, first thing, Trump's paying for it, and he has donors that are going to be paying for the rest of it. Did you have the same energy when Obama spent $350 million on a new basketball court?
Basketball court that cost $376 million. This guy, too, he can get it, too, because he also made that claim. That first guy, though, he has been getting lit up in the comments by people saying, like, no, that's not the case. And he's left that video up because to each one of those comments, he's been showing his source. He's been showing this Instagram link. Where do you think that link leads to, huh? Oh, it leads to a video by the National Review, America's paper of record for conservative facts and opinions. I think that's important that they added that caveat. Not just facts, also opinions. And they indeed made a video.
Sounds like they're building another wing to the White House, but we appreciate you keeping your focus.
You can't even imagine, TJ. It's going to happen for the next 2 years. All of the banging, the jackhammering, the dust, the confusion, the noise of all places to do construction is happening right here, the front lawn of the White House.
It's a 4-year renovation project. Estimated cost, $376 million.
You saw yourself right on the top of the screen. It said that money was for the basketball court. But if you listen to the audio, they say something about renovations, which doesn't sound like building a basketball court, right? And that video almost certainly came from Christian Collins because he had posted this. Not that he's a reliable source. He posts fake shit all the time. $376 million White House renovation during the Obama administration. Where were the Democrat outrage then? Even Ted Cruz is like, why weren't you all mad? Notice it doesn't say anything about a basketball court here, though. It says renovations, which I feel is an important distinction. It's also confusing. If only there was some place that you could go to that would tell you, hey, this is what it means, or would give you context for what's being claimed. Oh, look, Snopes article, unraveling claims about $376 million White House renovation under Obama. Yes, renovations under Obama took place. CNN and Bloomberg reported in 2010 about the 4-year, $376 million White House renovation project. However, context. Many social media posts admitted key context. Congress approved the funding, number one, in 2008, following a report the administration of then-President George W. Bush, and the renovations aimed to upgrade the building's aging infrastructure, according to the news reports. You may note.
All right, so you see what's going on right here, right? You got some dummies that think they had a gotcha moment, and the first person they went to defend Trump is to talk shit about a black guy who happened to be also be the president, by claiming that he spent $350 million. Matter of fact, what my guy, I actually got him in here. I need to get that fucking where he put his finger to his thumb, to his mouth, but I got
right.
For my 80s and 90s babies, y'all know about that dude. But nah, bro, they claim that Obama, spent all this money to build a basketball court, but then with a little bit of research into it, you find out that the money was approved by Congress. But it was also because some people are like, well, yeah, he went to Congress and got it done, but he still spent it. It was approved by Congress in 2008. It's like, do y'all know who the president was in 2008? Obama. Yeah, I'm like, this before he even came in the fucking office and shit. By Bush. But y'all threw it on him. And you said it was for a basketball court. It's like, okay, we're going to blame the black man and we're going to say he did it because he wanted to build a basketball court. That's believable. Black men basketball. They play basketball. He spent all this money from the taxpayers to build a basketball court, nigga. It's like, okay. It's amazing how that shit works. But either way, though, let's keep going because he ain't done with it. I want you to actually see what actually happened.
She said, construction on the front lawn. There's no basketball court on the front lawn. That was your first clue that it wasn't about that. But what happened with that basketball court? Wasn't there a basketball court? There sure was. President Barack Obama took an existing tennis court, had tape laid out for basketball court, and had a non-permanent hoop put up that he played on during his presidency. And when it was done and he left, the hoop could be wheeled away and the tape pulled up, and it just goes back to being a tennis court. And it didn't cost $376 million. Pretty small amount to do this. It didn't have a long-term impact on the White House as a whole. Oh, but he's paying out of a pocket. No, he's not. He is having donors pay for it, and y'all acting like that's better, because it's not. A bunch of corporate sponsors giving money for it. A lot of legal experts look at that like, yeah, you're buying access to the White House, which is not really a good thing. And on top of that, the current...
Yeah, for all them folks that claim they're against big government and all this shit, and they're not for the big corporations and all this shit, or the Republicans are for the people. Yeah, he just matter of fact, we can just Hurricane. Should we pull up the picture of his inauguration and who was standing behind him? Should we pull that up?
Yeah, pull it up.
Yeah, look, I might have to go grab that shit, man. Look, because I'm like, look, man, matter of fact, let me see, CEOs at Trump inauguration. Because this shit right here was the funniest shit in the world. I'm like, y'all didn't know the fix was in when you seen this picture? Because all you had to do was just goddamn, all you had to do was just look at the motherfucking goddamn.
What it take?
I want y'all to look at this shit right here. This is the funniest shit. We care about the people. Oh, you do, huh? I guess you care about these people right here, huh? These motherfuckers right here. Cause these motherfuckers right. Ah, damn it! I got the wrong one. I clicked on the wrong goddamn one. Hey, let me stop sharing that. Share this tab. There we go. Look at these. So we got the CEO of Amazon that was standing behind him. That was there, and I'm gonna show y'all the picture, y'all. I'm just showing y'all the image so you see who he is. We got the Amazon founder, Jeff Bezos. You know, you got Sundar. Whatever. He the CEO of Alphabet. Y'all know they the people that own Microsoft, Google, and all that shit. You got Elon. We know Elon was there. You got Mark Zuckerberg, zombie face looking ass bitch. He was there. Yep. And Tim Cook. You know, the Apple guy. The Apple guy was there. Like, look at this. I want y'all to look at this picture right here, man. I'm about to pull y'all the picture up real quick. Like, God damn it, not that picture, bitch. Where the other picture at? Hold on. I'm gonna get it. Oh, there we go. That's the one I want to show. That's the one I want to show right there. I guess I cleared all that out. I gotta pull it back up. Y'all hold up real quick. Like, it was so funny. I'm like, we for the people though. All these motherfuckers standing right behind your ass. You know how much money they gave your goddamn campaign? Look at all these motherfuckers lined up right here. They standing right behind this motherfucker while he getting inaugurated to be the president of the United States.
Mark Zuckerberg looking at some tits.
Mm-hmm.
Or he's probably looking at a dude that could probably gay. But if he's standing next to some booze, I know for sure I'm looking. Your wife got her twins hanging out, Bezos. You better get her.
Yeah. And the sad part, I don't even think that's his wife. He got a new chick he fucking with now. Remember, she took half his shit. Yeah, his wife divorced his ass, took half his shit. That's how he dropped. That's how Elon became number one. That's how he became number one. Elon, yeah, you gotta look that shit up. Yeah, Jeff Bezos wife divorced him.
That nigga probably hit it.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos wife divorced his ass, took half his shit. She married a goddamn school teacher. She got remarried. She married to a school teacher now.
What? She said, I want to live a simple life. She went simple. She was like, that nigga too rich and powerful. Fuck that.
Hey, look. Hey, guess what? She went simple, but she took half his shit though on the way out. Though.
I know, right?
I want a simple life. Give me half your shit, nigga. It's like you was the richest. He was the richest. That's why he fell off from being the richest man in the world. That's how Elon overtook his ass. She took half that nigga shit, bro. That shit was funny. But nah, neither here nor there. You know, small government, we don't want to make it seem like anything suspicious might be going on around here right now, but we got these donors paying for this shit. Why would these donors pay for something to be put up at the White House?
Right.
If they're not buying that. It'd be the same thing like, why the fuck did these donors donate to his campaign? Because they're buying something, bitch.
Yup.
You don't be giving money fuck away. You don't get that rich to fucking just give shit away. But either way, though, I'm gonna let it keep going because he ain't done talking and just cracking on these stupid asses.
White House, which is not really a good thing. And on top of that, the current breakdown, as an architect do, was like, this is going to cost something like $3,300 per square foot, and that's insane. It should be like a nuts number would be $1,000 a square foot, and it's going to be like $3,300. Where's all the money going? Whose pockets is that going into? But here you are. Obama spent $376 million on a basketball court, and I believes it because I saw it on the Instagrams. And you yell at us about fake news when you quite literally fell for fake news.
Barely fell for it. That's supposed to be the funny one for the night, y'all. It's like, haha, they stupid. It's like, haha, y'all, they stupid. Because I'm like, I didn't want to make sure I cleared that one up. Like, I ain't saying Obama was the greatest thing since sliced bread, but I will say this: in my lifetime, he's the best president I've seen. That was the last time I actually saw a president. And to be honest with you, that's the last time I actually saw one. I ain't seen the president since. He had one nigga that was pretty much dying the whole time. Old ass motherfucker. And now you got this fucking, he dying too ass motherfucker, but he crazy while he doing it. He one of them people that's gonna take everybody out because he had lived his life, so everybody got to go with him now. It's like, I don't know what the fuck going on. Obama's the last time I ever seen some class and fucking dignity in the fucking house, even if you fucking disagree with what the fuck he did. Like, this shit right here has been a clown show. Yeah, like all y'all had to do is see one nigga in the White House, and it was like, where is that? Put a woman up there. He motherfucker, put a felon on the books, baby. Let's go. Like, goddamn, he motherfucker crashing the fuck out in real time, bro. I ain't gonna hold you though. A lot of them. Shit. I don't know what to tell you, Hurricane. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm a little baffled by everything that we watched tonight, man. The Charleston White shit kind of got me. That nigga right there, bro. Ugh.
Yeah, that nigga need help. Somebody gonna get him. It might be his wife. Like, it might be his wife. That might be the only motherfucker that can get close to getting him. And really breaking him down. And humble his ass.
Yeah, this shit get me because he always brag about. Like, I don't get the dynamic of why people are attracted to that. But I have to constantly keep reminding myself that a lot of people are fucking stupid. Like that's the type of shit you want that. If you wouldn't want this person around you on the regular when you out having just a decent time, family cookouts, going bowling, going to the movies and shit, then why the fuck you listening to that motherfucker? If you wouldn't want that motherfucker in your presence. And he gives me that, nigga, get the fuck away from me, bro.
Right.
I got a feeling that you're going to come with problems. You come with problems. I wouldn't want that motherfucker around me. And I see a lot of people in America that be like, look. Matter of fact, do we got enough time? We got enough time. Nah, I don't want to play that shit. I don't even want to have to do no mind awakening shit. We'll do that shit tomorrow. Because I was going to hit him with that guy again, man. You remember when we did that deep thought conversation show that night?
Oh, yeah. Alan Watts guy? Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to stay that for like a different time. You got to do that separate. Those were separate videos. Man.
Yeah, because I was about to play that shit. But yeah, look, and just a quick reference to one of his shits. Like, man, look, when you start noticing things, a lot of people get pissed off at you because they want to live in that fucking fantasy of not having to acknowledge what reality is. They want to act like everything's good and gravy, and they look at you like you the problem. It's like, nah, bitch, I see it. And it's a problem that I see. I see that. And I know it'll be some people like, oh, you hating on that nigga. Nah, I just see the problem, bro. I don't know why the fuck you pretending like you don't.
Right.
It's like, you got a cousin over here that's fucking done lost fucking 50 pounds in a month, and you see him always putting something in their nose, but you swear up and down the motherfuckers ain't on no drugs. It's like, okay, we all see it, but you mad at me for pointing it out. Like, nah, man. I'm like, whatever the fuck with that shit. He said a lot of stupid shit in that one when it pertained to the whole that 10 Commandments shit. Like, all right, Matthew, you need to actually practice. You need to actually be a true practicer of the faith that you claim you are a part of. and it tells you not to do exactly what the fuck you're trying to do. It tells you to actually have a little bit more compassion in your heart. And if you was a true believer in your shit, you would practice that. And that's why I think you're a fucking hypocrite too about the shit that you be talking about. And a lot of people that claim they this faith or that faith, a bunch of fucking hypocrites. Bitch, you break the fucking commandments every day. Every fucking day. I know people that practice Islam, they eat fucking pork like, man, them bitches love bacon. They love bacon, bro.
And drink heavy like a motherfucker. And they be drinking like crazy. I'm like, nigga, ain't y'all not supposed to be eating pork or drinking?
Yes, I'm like, man, look. To eat your own, do your thing, but like for real, don't be out here trying to look. You have to walk it like you talk it. I ain't think I was gonna say that shit that many times tonight, and I say that a lot. You gotta walk it like you talk it, bro. Otherwise, you're gonna have people like me that know the shit, and I'm gonna call you a hypocrite, man. I'm gonna call you a hypocrite. Yeah. I sat on here for years talking about fucking not fucking creating single family homes, like me and be smart about your seed and shit. Like I ain't got no kids running around here. I ain't got no kids. You be the nigga that be got like 5 baby mamas talking about, yeah, nigga, you need to be smart about your shit. Ain't smart about your shit, nigga. What you talking about? Like, nah, you need to walk it like you talking, man. Fucking everybody can have a lane to get in, man. You can talk about anything on the internet, bro, but land, don't be talking about shit that your stupid ass fucking fucked up on. Like, I understand that somebody that went through something can give you advice about not how to go through it. But nigga, when you be talking down on folks and you did the same thing, bitch, shut the fuck up. Hey, shut the fuck up. Like, nigga, nah. Bro. I ain't finna talk down on somebody that did the exact same thing I did, bitch. That's free ground for them to talk shit about me. But I remember, like I told you earlier, Hurricane, we got a lot of people that are surface level thinkers. It sounds right from A to B. But I'm like, bitch, it ain't about A to B. We got to get all the way to Z. And you just fucking surface level. Just like you gotta get better than that, bro. That's why I be laughing having conversations with folks, man. I'm like, they be walking themselves into a goddamn fucking trap. Because I'm sitting here listening to you, right? I'm listening.
Hold on. What do I be saying? What do I be saying? He was saying falling for the banana in the tailpipe. Like, you know, like the motherfucker.
Like for real.
Crazy.
Man, give me your final thoughts on the show tonight, man. Cause man, like, I ain't gonna lie, the Charleston one fucked me up, and this last shit just. It's like, goddamn, when you can't fucking figure nothing out and you need somebody to blame, pick a nigga. Cause that's what it seems like. Pick a nigga. Pick a nigga, man. Oh, Obama. I'm like, you're wrong, but you know, I see what you're trying to do.
But the final thoughts, you know, this shit was cool. Yes, Charleston might make any of us mad, you know. Like, yo, that motherfucker retarded. And the last one, Joe Rogan just crazy. Matthew McConaughey is a fruitcake.
I would have never filmed that movie. I ain't gonna lie. I don't care how much money they offer me. I would have never filmed Brokeback Mountain.
I would have never filmed
this shit. I know a lot of people that watched it. I was like, bro, I can't watch that shit. Y'all told me what it's about. I'm not watching that.
Right. Exactly. Y'all told me what it was about. I think I'm gonna watch Matthew McConaughey. Like, one, the only good Matthew McConaughey movie was A Time to Kill when he played the lawyer for the motherfucking Sam Jackson character. So I'm like, that's his best movie. And the Interstellar was kind of good, but like
Interstellar was straight. Interstellar was straight. It was straight. That's one of the ones I can maybe watch twice. Maybe twice. Like watch it one time to see what it was, and then somebody else be like, yeah, I ain't seen it before. I'll be like, yeah, I'll watch it again. But they ain't watching it 3 times. I'm like, I didn't watch that movie. No. It ain't like Upgrade, man. You need to watch Upgrade. That shit was a good movie right there.
Nigga, that shit was like, nigga, take my body over. He was like, bet.
And then nigga said, Jesus Christ. That motherfucker smacked him in the face with a plate. He over here saying, Jesus Christ. Like, nigga, the motherfucker you just hit in the face with that plate need to be saying Jesus Christ. But damn, that was a good movie. But yeah, keep going, my bad. And I'm about to grab beer in the meantime too. I gotta give me one more real quick. Like, but
yeah, man, but oh shit. Great show. You already know what it is. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. Hold on. Who all here? Shouts out to the squad. Shouts out to Relentless, you know, Low Key, Jordan, Uncanny in the building. You know, my baby Crystal here, without doubt. Bonta in the building. Vortex manipulating back and forth to her shit. Shouts out to everybody. and everybody that's gonna watch this on the playback. Shout out to Ghost. Shout out to Op. What up, dude? Know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Charleston on that bullshit. Charleston is like, come on now, like you're supposed to be a humanitarian community leader. Why is you not walking around in a suit and talking like a proper country nigga that you are? You know what I'm saying? That shit is like, you know, did you grift your way to this point? It's just like Kanye West. You was a hip hop star. Now Trump is my daddy. I'm making fashion statements. I'm a pastor now. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like why? You know what I'm saying? Did y'all grift your way to this point?
I think a lot of
same
people.
with Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's supposed to be a motherfucking stand-up comedian. I'm like, okay, now you podcast, you need to get back on stage. It's kind of funny, you know, because every time he comes to Detroit, he always sell out. So I'm like, yo, nigga, get back on stage. This podcast shit got boring. I stopped fucking with Joe Rogan around like 2011 to 2012, and then it was just clips here and there because the shit got boring. Like, yo, this shit boring, dog. You don't got no real niggas on there. Plus, if you're a comedian, bring the comedians on there so the shit can be funny. Like, what the fuck? You got all these motherfucking so-called expert pseudo motherfuckers. Everybody trying to hear these boring ass niggas for 3 hours? Like, nigga, I can make a better show than that.
Look, I'll be honest with you, man. When it came to Joe Rogan, like, all I know him from is fucking Fear Factor. That's all I know him from. So when they're talking about Joe Rogan,
I know him from News Radio. I know him on the TV show, the News Radio. News Radio was like way before Fear Factor. And real shit, he was the only funny nigga on the show.
I didn't even know he told jokes. When people told me he was a comedian, I was like, the Fear Factor nigga? Like, that's when I fucking found out about Joe Rogan. So when they talked about he had a podcast, and he had the #1 podcast in the world, I'm like, you never even had an interest to watch his shit. But then I started getting clips from his shit. And that's the only shit I ever covered. I've never sat down and watched Joe Rogan, what they call it, the Joe Rogan experiment. I just don't see it. Because all I know is Fear Factor. Then I know he did. I heard about the comedy, but I never watched none of it. I used to see him ringside for UFC fights. And then it's like he got a podcast. I'm like, the nigga all over the fucking place. I don't. He just never been the guy that really grabbed my attention to watch him. But yeah, I heard look from all the clips and different things I done watched with him and having sit downs. Like, bro, like Joe done did so many goddamn fucking backflips on his own fucking positions. It's crazy. I mean, it's all exposed on his own channel. But yeah, the people he bring on, like, dude, I don't
like
know.
These motherfuckers boring. Nigga, bring the comedians up. We need the comedians in this bitch. You know, just like Corey Holcomb. It's like, yo, dog, like you a comedian and you got all these other motherfuckers on there and you ain't really, you know, like telling no real good jokes. It's like, god damn, man. You know, like our podcast is ours, mine, yours, and everybody in the chat that got a podcast are better than this nigga. Like, what the fuck?
Dude,
we the shit, like, and they be taking our talking points. They take all of our talking points and put it on their show. Like, fuck out of here. Fuck them niggas.
No, it really
nigga, we the best.
Because the shit that get me is like, I see them motherfuckers doing generic shit like, okay, well, this is a popular topic right now. Let's all talk about it. I talk about what the fuck I want to talk about. If it's interested in me, I talk about it. If it's not, I ain't studying it. Because there's a lot of shit that I don't fucking talk about. A shit ton. I be getting people sending me shit like, talk about it. I ain't talking about that shit. Like, that shit is he's sitting in my shit. He's sitting in my inbox, bro. I ain't talking about that shit, man. I don't give a fuck about that. I really don't. Shout out to Alexis. I see you, girl. She said, howdy, y'all.
Alexis. Howdy, y'all. Howdy, man. Howdy, man.
I fucked you up, Hurricane. You was in the midst of your final thoughts. My bad. I fucked that all the way up.
Oh, yeah. Well, you catch me at Hurricane JW2 on YouTube, Facebook. Great show, you know, home of the Funny Government podcast, you know what I'm saying? And the HHN special report. And I got a whole bunch of great music. I just dropped a new track. So y'all make sure y'all check me out. You know, great show. You already know what it is. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right, bet. Fucking look, y'all, man. Yeah. I'm sorry that I played that Charleston White shit, and I'm sorry that. Matter of fact, I ain't even sorry that I played Charleston White shit. I'm just gonna apologize for me pausing and stopping it and saying what I had to say. He just be triggering me. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. That motherfucker triggered the fuck out of me. I don't like that nigga. I don't like fuck niggas, bro. I just don't like fuck niggas. when it comes to the Matthew McConaughey, Joe Rogan shit, it's like, Matthew, you need to actually practice your faith if you want to claim it. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That's the first thing I would tell you to fucking try to practice and internalize inside your own soul. Cause you wrong, bro. You wrong trying to fucking get that shit put in there. But that's just my opinion. You say fuck me, I'm just a black dude. And then for the rest of my complete conservative party group that actually jumped on the bandwagon of trying to do a comparison of Trump spending all this money on a ballroom to Obama spending supposedly all this money on a basketball court. Can y'all just stop making yourselves look stupid and just go research something first before you see it on the internet and just run with it? Because I've been noticing a lot of that. It's like you got the dummies thinking they the geniuses right now. Like, you're not a genius, bro. You're stupid. Like, just stop doing that. And you should understand, like, for everybody on the outside, especially for my black conservatives, you better pay attention to patterns. Bro, when they wanted to fucking get a hit back at somebody else or the other side of the aisle, when somebody criticized their dear leader, they went for the black guy. How many other fucking Democratic presidents has there ever been? But y'all go for the one motherfucker that was black every fucking time? Obama ain't been a goddamn president since when? Bitch, that was over 10 years ago. Y'all still talking about that nigga, bro. You act like that bitch your wife. They really act like somebody fucked their wife or touched their kid. That man ain't do nothing to you, bro. Like, goddamn, y'all actually had a good economy when that motherfucker left office, bitch. Well, you brought this motherfucker in here, this orange fucking Jolly Giant, fucking shit up. But that's neither here nor there, because we do have a lot of people, like Charleston said, that care about just themselves. But then we also, because I had to add it in there, we also have a lot of people out here that actually want to harm other people.
Yep.
And they'll do it by proxy through their senators, their governors, their elected officials, or just by calling 911. We call some of those Karens and Darrens, But we got a lot of people in this country that want to harm other people. They can't just mind their own motherfucking business and sit the fuck down somewhere. But neither here nor there. I hope y'all enjoyed the show tonight. Everybody that tuned in, like Hurricane said, man, shout out to everybody in the chat that tuned in. I hope y'all hit that like, subscribe, share, turn the notifications on. Make sure y'all clicked all. Y'all know I say that all the time around here, but like, for real, if y'all don't got that shit clicked, man, do that shit for your boy. Tomorrow night, y'all, we actually might be back on Let's Talk with JVJ tomorrow night, also over here, but I think I might be off my restriction.
Why did they strike you in the first place? What did you do?
I put up a fucking short. I put up a short that they said was bad. Like, but look, YouTube be on that funny shit. I ain't trying to.
They got me for a post that was bad. They got me for a post and the chick wasn't even naked. There was like partial nudity or just like nudity in general. I'm like, the bitch got clothes on, like, with her nipples motherfucking poking out the shirt. Was that the problem?
Like, look, man, it's a whole bunch of stupid shit. I can tell y'all, look, I had a video that was sitting in my goddamn I upload ahead of time, y'all, for all my shit, and then I just make shit public whenever the fuck I need to make it public. But I had uploaded some shit that had been sitting in my library for like 2 fucking weeks. They usually review your content and shit before they let you post it. They claim they reviewed this shit and gave me a green light. So then when I clicked on it, nigga, I'm talking about going from this desk to my fucking front door. Them bitches said, "Yep, strike. Your channel shut down for 2 weeks." I was like, man, y'all been sitting waiting on that motherfucker. But at the end of the day, that's on me. And that's what a lot of people got to get to, bro. That's on me. I already knew the video probably might be a little. They might feel some type of way. It's raining outside.
Oh, yeah, damn! You kind of already knew. Damn.
Yeah, I was like,
2 weeks till your second strike. Second strike over there.
Yeah, second strike. Hey, it's gonna disappear tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Fucking Sunday. I'll be good. I'll be back down to 1 strike. It's every 90 fucking days. So bitch, y'all.
That's bullshit, nigga. That 90 days, nigga. That 90 days. I'll be like, nigga, let me just fucking sprint on that thin line saying fuck the government, fuck the government, fuck the government on repeat. Like, nigga, let me try to get this shit.
Look, we work inside, and for all the people that don't know about the YouTube side of shit, especially your content creator, look, dude, it's a very dirty game of how they can control whether your channel does good or doesn't do good, or whether you get in trouble or you don't get in trouble. Like they have complete control over that. So it's neither here nor there. That's why we have backup channels like, the JVJ Network, we got the JVJB Gaming, got J Talk Sports and shit. So if anything ever happens over there, because that's where it's going to mainly happen at, we got places where we can still commune and do what we got to do and talk about what we're going to talk about. But tomorrow, we should be back over there on the main channel and also here and everything else, like everywhere, Facebook and all that shit. But man, I appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight, y'all. For real, make sure y'all subscribe to all the channels, man, because like for real, when they do that dumb shit, like bro, we still gonna be going live, so they ain't gonna let one monkey don't stop no show. Fuck that shit. So hopefully y'all support, come over to all the other ones. But yeah, we gonna get the fuck out of here. Hurricane, any last thing before we get out of here? Because I gotta say that because I know I'll be talking a lot.
Last thing to say, keep y'all head up, keep y'all bread up, keep y'all awareness up. You know what I'm saying? Protect yourself, protect your family if you got them around you, and fuck the government.
All right, now y'all heard that shit here first, man. We up out of here. Peace.